Clues. Well, of course it is. A library open this late and on Halloween.
I know that. But then what are we going to do?
Irma's once determined expression has quickly shifted into one of panic. She begins pacing back and forth. Not exactly the pace I'd say panic, but honestly, when you have so many models, you just have to do the best you can.
Yeah. She does. She looks more tired than panicked.
She's so tired she can't whip up the energy to be panicked. Calm down. Even though you already look pretty calm, I'm not crapping on the game for that. As much as I don't want to admit it, she's right. If we can't get inside, then there's no way we'll be able to decode this book by midnight. But maybe we can get around the back, I'll tell you what.
What? We're breaking in?
Shh. When she puts it like that, I sound like a smooth criminal. But it's really
Mater's now gonna
something.
Imagine Mater trying to do Michael Jackson moves.
Just the car just standing up on its back to the legs and just doing the moonwalk.
Trying to do Thriller.
That would just...
I look around, both in an attempt to gather my thoughts and for us to find another way in. We can't give up, and a door is certainly not going to stop us. Come on, this way. I began walking towards the back of the large building. It looks bigger and more ominous at night.
So, we are breaking in.
Irma follows me with a panicked expression, but the sparkle in her eyes tells a different story. It's the same look I see when she's excited. A new idea, a new burst of motivation. I've worked with her long enough to know what she's like. Irma quickly takes the spot by my side as the two of us head to the rear of the building. Neither of us make any attempt to be sneaky. No one visit a library at this time on Halloween anyway. We walk up to the closest fire exit we can find. Don't set it off. We need to do whatever it takes to save Lilia. I approach the door as Irma steps behind me, as if she were watching my actions intently. Taking a small run up, I push my weight against the door in an attempt to get inside, but alas, it doesn't budge.
Just imagine this friggin' car just pushing against the door and the thing.
God.
It won't open.
It's not like I could just ram into the door or something, because I'm literally a tow truck.
Kirsten needs to be discreet.
You can't Kool-Aid man your way in.
We don't need to be fined. I try a few more times out of desperation, but it doesn't move an inch.
Well, it's a fire door. It's not going to open from the outside.
I guess you're right. Look at your face, you're so right.
She looks done.
Probably should have thought of that beforehand.
I'm done with all of you.
Damn.
She is the most done with it witch I've ever seen.
I can't believe Mater swore.
Honestly, this would make a fantastic thumbnail. I say that, and we usually don't. I say that, and we usually don't use that as a thumbnail. The more we try, the harsher it feels inside. Yeah. It's a feeling I despise. Uselessness. There must be some other way. There has to be.
Yeah.
Maybe we can call the librarian and say it's an emergency. Feelings of despair wash over me as I stare towards the ground. Without contempt for my own surroundings, I grasp onto anything I can think of. Irma was silent for a few moments and then...
What if I...
Before I can lift my head, I hear a loud shout as Irma lets out a faint yelp.
Ah! Man, I didn't expect it to be that loud.
She frickin' shouted in a window.
Of course.
You didn't help it either. Looking in the direction of the noise, my eyes traced their way from a pile of shattered glass and a small broken window. She didn't, did she?
What's that look for? I thought you were breaking in.
But isn't it a bit much? Don't you want to go to prison?
Prison?
Well, I'm not being serious, but
I know.
I don't want to go to prison. They're not gonna serve foie gras in prison, are they?
man, Hazel McGee moment here.
God, they're not
I
gonna
wonder
serve.
if I pronounced that right.
It's foie gras.
Yeah,
Foie
yeah.
gras.
No. Hazel's gonna be. No, I feel like what would happen is Hazel would show her classmates at school like foie gras at lunch, and she'd try to say she'd say what her favorite foods were on some paper. People would write it. She'd write it down, and no one can pronounce it. They'd be like, "What is this? Foie gras?"
Yeah, flashbacks to the Ordinary Sausage episode where you made a foie gras sausage and it was basically just hot fat.
They should pronounce it like foie gras.
Foie gras. Calm down. I'm pretty sure expensive taste will be the least of your problems. Anyhow, stop worrying. We're not going to prison. Not as long as we keep away the evidence. At least I don't think we are.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we can get in through the window. Just don't cut yourself on the glass. Oh boy, Mater getting his tire deflated from the glass would be bad news.
Oh shoot! I can't move. I got a flat tire.
Just in the middle of this espionage mission, you have to change the tire.
Yes. Or shoot, guys, need my oil changed.
Did you hit your head? That window's too high to reach.
Oh, well, obviously you have to lift me up. I'm certainly not lifting you up. When was the last time you dieted, huh? Why are you fat shaming the car?
Jeez.
Just the full seriousness behind that question, too.
Yes.
This was such a good idea.
Have fun with the edits on this one.
I ignore the rude remark from someone who indulges in copious amounts of foie gras and triple cream brie. I am not a big fan of brie, not gonna lie.
Is that also French?
I think it's French. Alright, just get on my hood. Irma walks towards the window, turning her head in just the way so that her face is out of my sight.
Come on.
Oh,
Since it's shattered, I can reach into the window and unlock it from the inside. Then we can crawl through.
Just stand on top of Mater's head and just have him drive through it.
Or
Oh yeah.
She says, as underconfident as she appears. I guess we're gonna save Lilia. We're gonna have to take risks like these. Risking an evil break-in, and it's nothing compared to losing our friend.
Lift me up.
Why don't you lift me up, buttercup?
I mean, I'm literally a pickup truck. Just jump on.
How about jumping? When I said the next series was going to involve something Disney, this is not what I had in mind.
Whoops.
Yeah, this is life is a highway, guys.
The funny thing is, because Jordan went on a Disney trip before we did this recording session, by the way.
Yeah.
I had to like stretch out the Ham Heartbreak videos a bit and didn't realize I extended them so long to where we actually had to do the Halloween stuff first.
Yeah, I was at Disney World for a week. Fun trip, by the way. But legs were tired as hell afterwards. But when I get back, but I get back and I'm like, oh, we're gonna do a Disney thing, and then it's this.
Yeah, I managed to buy us so much time it ended up looping back to an event month, and I figured, well, I don't want to start a new series and just instantly put it on hold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So whatever we're gonna do is probably gonna happen after October then.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's also kind of why it hasn't come out yet as a recording, but I put all the Pokemon Stadium 2 minigames into just one long video. Partially just because those Stadium videos didn't get a lot of views already. So I figured, yeah, I might as well burn them all up in one go anyway, if we're gonna start something new anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
As she stands with her back facing me, I approach Irma from behind as she reaches up to the window and places my hands on her hips. Oh, custom scene.
Oh no.
Oh, it's one of those kind of scenes, isn't
It tickles a bit.
Yeah, just be glad there's nothing more saucy than this.
Yeah.
You told me to.
I can't believe that Mater grew human hands.
Yeah, Mater grew human hands
It's part of the
do a
curse
surface
breaking.
scene.
It's part of the curse breaking. By the end of this, Mater's gonna find true love's kiss and turn back into Hank Hill.
It's the princess and the car.
Irma turns to me and pouts before facing the window yet again. Just what's wrong with this girl?
Okay, I'm ready.
She says, albeit with a ragged breath. I guess that's my cue to hoist her up. With a steady hook, I raise Irma towards the window. Wait, is that a hook? That's a hand now. She's lighter than I expected. Her skin feels smooth. Sometimes I forget Irma's a girl. What the fuck? Is it just because of her tomboyish attitudes?
Jeez.
Almost there. Just a bit more.
God, I just remembered that when we last did this, I was voice going to give her a random British accent.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that the witch was associated with being British.
I think I just wanted a different voice.
Ah.
Anyway, lucky pervert moment. Skip over that.
Don't look.
I'm not. I literally cannot look. We're facing opposite directions. I'm more focused on a bug on the ground. Soon enough, she becomes weightless as she crawls through the small window, disappearing before a small thud. Meanwhile, Mater's just staring at like a freaking ladybug and asks yet not to snitch on him.
Yep, don't.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. There's a bit of glass on the floor, so watch your landing. Can you get in?
I'll try. Taking a few steps back, I prepare myself to run up to the window. Enough so I can reach the ledge and hopefully climb through. Now she's opened it, I don't have to worry about slicing my tires onto open shards of glass. Oh, here goes nothing. Without hesitation, he barrels through the window and takes out half the wall with him.
Yeah, the whole wall. Building's just destroyed, foundations crushed, whole building's coming down now.
You're lucky you're smaller than me.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
Soon enough, I managed to slip my way through the window, while landing on the floor with the thud in the same calm manner as Irma. It's fairly dark in the library. Only small slivers of light filter through the windows. God, this looks like a nice-ass library.
Exactly. Looks
Look
bigger
how big the shelves are.
Looks kind of bigger than my public library, and my public library is fairly new.
Well, Rain, I don't condone public property damage, but that was good call on your part. Thanks, Irma. She looks away from me with a blush.
I didn't do anything worth thanking me for. Anyway, let's just go see if we can find any clues about that book.
With a huff, Irma begins a path towards the main concourse of the library. I decide to follow suit, raising myself off the floor as I pat myself down. Wait for me! I chase after her, and soon enough, arriving back at her side, the two of us were now alone in this empty, dusty building. Wait, wouldn't they have cameras in here?
Oh.
Maybe
You were
we're
heading to
prison
prison?
after all.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, gone.
Just say we were lost.
Irma ends her sentence with a subdued, nervous laugh, as if she were brushing out the situation we found ourselves in. That aside, how should we go about decoding this book?
You're just going to ignore that we might be future inmates?
There's no use to worry about trouble now.
You don't need to shout.
We're in a library. Irma looked towards the floor with dejected expression. I guess the stress of everything has really made itself manifest. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You care about Lilia, right? We need to do our best together.
I thought I skipped something, so that's why I flashed back there for a second. She's right. Seeing her like this, her face lit up by dim light shining through the windows. Would it be wrong to say something? Would it be wrong for me not to say something meaningful in return?
Oh boy, I care about you too, or we're gonna save her.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Well, this is about her, so I care about you too. Which is why we'll be best together. Do our best together. That's what we've always done, right?
Yeah.
The freaking maiden voice really takes the wow out of it.
It ruins it.
Visibly flustered.
It just ruins it just ruins any like weight these scenes have.
Nah.
The thing is, I actually really like this story too.
Yeah.
Apologies to anyone who was actually enthralled by this story. It keeps getting taken out by Mater.
Yes.
I guess that's a little embarrassing.
You don't need to say it. But thank you.
She returns to gaze at me, albeit this time with a smile. It's a cute sight, complemented by the rosy blush on her cheeks. You too.
I didn't say anything.
Right, let's just look for clues.
Blues clues.
I was actually about to start singing that song in the Mater voice too after we
Oh no! Oh no!
We are looking for a blue clue. We are looking for a blue clue. This is probably one of my favorite recording sessions of all time.
Yes. Yes.
I make my way through the nearest bookshelf, almost stumbling over my feet in the process.
Mater, what exactly are we meant to be looking for again?
Right, sorry. Everything just came up so fast. The else's name is Sybil, so anything you can find by her.
Sybil what? That's a weird name. Hey, what about this?
Irma shows me a book she randomly picked up from the shelf. In cursive Latin. Irma, that's just cursive Latin.
I like who knows what Latin is. Well,
Yes.
how am I supposed to know the difference? I can't read witch. Isn't that your job?
Well, we wouldn't be in this situation if I just read the spell book. I can only read some of it, and why the spell worked is a mystery to me. Besides, I speak witch and you speak bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Mater just called someone a bitch.
Mater dropped the bitch bomb.
What do you mean?
My mom never had any strange powers. I mean, I'm a tow truck. I never met my grandmother, but I do know she had powers. My parents used to fight about it all the time, even when I was just a child. Indy and I never got to meet my grandmother before she passed away. Not that I would have wanted to, after seeing what witchcraft is.
Mater, I'm sorry. I didn't know. This is my fault. I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's not, Irma. You didn't know. Anyway, we have to find Lilia.